8:53 a.m. The young man just came home, and I gotta leave. Thankfully, he came a little late because this is a part of what I'm documenting is sort of with a counterterrorism. This is a sort of a human rights abuse when a person consistently is saying, "I am not something," and then people that are in charge of the digital thing world are creating inferences and structures to say, yes, you are an extremist. Yes, you are a terrorist when you say, I'm not. And what they do is they discreetly usurp your human rights. So by vacating you of a sort of intimacy, you don't have any right to intimacy. Using the digital tools as mentioned today in an article in the British Telegraph or the Guardian, the digital network of data, because you have to store and communicate your stuff using the data. But they have people that can hack that and also hack your character to make you look bad in the eyes of fellow co-religionists or Muslims or whatever who have a false sense of a religious doctrine, a false sense of a religious purity, especially against those who are poor, so you're not able to marry or have any companionship. Because right now I would like to be able to lay down in my own room and sleep and rest because I'm exhausted because I don't sleep well at night. And I didn't eat well. And as a courtesy, I leave the room so that the young man can have rest. The young Russian man can have his own space and rest while I'm going through the bulk of the day, running around the library or running around somewhere, anywhere, so that he could be left, free to communicate with his family in private and all of that without me being there. But in turn, I also am not able. This is bathtub. It is like this is up to my solar plex or up to my abdomen. You cannot stand up and shower here. This is the only bathroom we have available in this attic. We can't stand up and shower. So I don't have another bathroom to be able to do that. And then I don't have a change of shoes. I don't have a change of shoes to take the dirty stinking shoes off, the dirty stinking socks off with athlete's foot and fungus, to be able to wash and soak those feet and shoes. Those feet without offending other Muslims. I don't have any place to do that in private. Because when you go around other Muslims, you have to look good. Or other co-religionists, either in a church or a temple, whatever, you have to look good. You have to smell good. You can't have stinking feet. And my feet are very putrid and stink. Putrid and very stinking. When I don't have access to be able to clean it or even a privacy to have a tub like this, to fill it with water and to sit in there and to soak it regularly or even with a whirling water. Regularly. The privacy of my own place to live. I don't have that. Thanks to counterterrorism. And people using that moniker, using that counterterrorism efforts, that to label, to smear, and to malign you with an influence towards that. And I have met numerous imams and I should spend time around masajid. Like they mentioned that Imam Muhammad Yusuf and his companion Imam Zayd Shakir, which they don't have too much of a problem with Hamza Yusuf, but they are saying that he's apologist for not really confronting aspects of Islam which they would like to negate. So another school of thoughts, and Imam Hamza Yusuf, mashallah, he won't do it because it'll take you out of the fold of Islam to negate certain aspects about Islam and about our code of life, which is applicable to us, not to you, not to anybody else that's not Muslim, to us. And as our choice, and they want to interfere in that. And actually, what's happening is there's a non-Muslim element, an alien element that wishes to reach into your actual home, and they really want to access to affect the women, to mess up the women, so that you can live like this, where like the Icelandic brother said, his women are like wild horse. He used the term wild horse, and I could see it. The way there was this gruff, big old woman I saw walking yesterday, she was walking like that, and huffing and puffing inside a restaurant, and it was kind of like not really any nod and acknowledgement of me. It was kind of like, get out of her way. And get in the restaurant, they beat the fuck out of you. in some societies, you be able to deal like that with a man. You look like that with a man. I'm not talking about just Muslim. I'm talking about even in the U.S. Some women acting like that. Gross kind of behavior. And Islam, too much submissiveness with the woman is not good. No, it's not good. I don't really support that. But to behave like that, man, ugly kind of behavior with this so-called woman's lib type of stuff, it's kind of ugly, man, when it's going too far, you know. But there has to be a line of respect for women that you can't cross. So I gotta leave, and I have no money. In this British thing that's connected with caged prisoners, Brother Muazzam Beg, whose efforts I support, the brother that works under him, is saying that he's going to talk to somebody today. They didn't say he would do anything today, and today's already Thursday, May the 11th. I still haven't gotten anything done. Still haven't paid almost $600 for my passport, in addition to paying the attorney in the U.S. to just deliver the application. I still haven't done that. I still haven't done that yet. You see what I'm saying? Because I had to get out in a rush. Because the situation with the domestic Muslims in California was so bad. I was living in the street, not having access to any hygiene, trying to take a shower, struggling just to get a schedule to take a shower, you know, all that kind of nonsense. So let me get ready. I know he wants to use the bathroom. He just came back. You know, I was struggling to take a shower and all of that kind of nonsense, man. You know, and I have this all on stored away somewhere, stored away on a server somewhere that the governments don't even have access to. I have, yeah, you know, and running around in California, police showing up. You know, I mean, when I would go take the shower in Venice, California, to try to get myself cleaned up, all kind of nonsense, man. Can you imagine something like that being exposed? I am very central to this whole issue, and there is an effort to suppress it, to keep it quiet. The Audu Billah, I seek refuge in Allah, that some fake Muslims are a part of this effort. They're embedded within the Muslim community, but they are part of the non-Muslim, the alien, we call it the alien, the foreign effort, because the Prophet Muhammad used to make prayer, and don't let us be dominated by aliens who don't respect our culture and our ways and he used to make dua, he used to make a prayer. Don't let it come to that, man. And these people, these bastards that sold us out, and you can infer who these people are, co-opt with that, you know, and now. And I'm not talking about soul us out, meaning that we are the extremists and Sunnis, Sunnah, hardcore Sunnis. No, I'm not inferring that either, man. I'm just talking about people who want Islam for our personal lives. Other people don't want it, that's fine.